Alright guys, welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to show you how I built this router table. If you're anything like me, then you probably have a very small shop, so this is perfect for you. It takes up virtually zero space. I had a ton of fun building this, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to me. Now let's just get right into it. I started out making the dimensions for my router table. This is going to be about 30 inches by 16 inches. That just fits my workbench perfectly and gives me enough space to actually use my router table. You can do whatever you'd like depending on your workbench. So whatever works best for you, go with that. Here I'm just mapping out where I'm going to be putting the actual router. I decided to put it off a little bit to the side, not exactly in the middle, just in case I have bigger boards that I need to work with. I have a little more space to do so. Now I'm going to remove the base plate of my router and use it as a template so I know exactly where to put my screws and the hole for the router bit. Make sure to use a countersink. You do not want these screws popping out at all. Now for the hole for the router bit, I am using a Forstner bit that is 1 3/8 inch. You can do maybe a little bigger, but this was fine for me. Next, I'm going to cut some boards to make a fence. These are both 4 inches wide by 30 inches long. I recommend making it the same length as your router table just so it fits on there perfectly. That's what I did here. Here I'm using the same 1 3/8 inch Forstner bit to cut out the holes where the router bit will end up. I'm using this speed square to make 45-degree blocks to ensure my fence is a perfect right angle. These are 3 inches by 3 inches. I decided to add a little dust collection box, so here I'm marking out where to put the hole for my vacuum hose. This is 2 inches, but it may vary depending on what you have, so keep that in mind. All right, now it's time to secure the router base to the table. These screws were a little tough to screw in. I think my marks may have been a little off, so make sure that these are exact before securing your base to the table. Also, make sure you get the correct machine screws. This will depend on the thickness of your plywood. I used 3/4 inch plywood and 1 inch machine screws that ended up working perfect. So just get whatever you need and you got to measure that out maybe, but 1 inch worked for me. I got these shelf brackets on Amazon, so I'll make sure to leave a link in the description for you guys. These are 16 inches. They have other options just in case you need something smaller or larger. 16 inches worked great for me. Here, I'm going to mark out where I put the brackets. These need to be perfectly parallel, so make sure to take your time with this. And finally, we can mount the router table to the bench. It's a little awkward, but if you use clamps, you should be okay. Just take your time, and if you have another person, even better, but if you have clamps, you should be good to go. All right, moment of truth. Let's see if the brackets work. Oh. I hope you guys enjoy the video. This was really fun to build. I hope you guys are inspired to build one as well. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments. I had a lot of comments last time about safety, especially when it comes to my table saw. So I'm trying to be better about that, but I appreciate the advice. I appreciate any questions you guys have. Don't hesitate to ask, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.